Tut and Bill, bruh. Y'all know what it is. Headed into the rat race. Wait for a couple more people to get in. It's a nice 75-degree day right now. Let's see if I can't do this real quick. Can I do this? Oh, it won't even let me do that. That's crazy. That's weird. YouTube gotta let you do. YouTube need to let you be able to switch your or rotate your phone as needed. Like not like they make you pre-pick it before you go live. What up, pro? They make you pre-pick it before you go live. I don't like that. You should rotate back and forth. YouTube trying to do the whole TikTok thing where like you can just scroll through the lives as long as your phone vertical. If your phone ain't vertical, then you can't scroll through the lives. We got 5 people in the building so far. Let's get 5 likes. What up, Daisy girl? Man, so I wake up this morning, they talking, what's up, Rob? I wake up this morning, they talking about Biden is ahead in the polls by a point. They say Biden is ahead in the polls by a point, which I find hard to believe. I find hard to believe. Maybe all those DACA shenanigans paid off. Maybe that BS border shit that he did paid off. Maybe that deep fake victimization that he's claiming is paid off. But he's ahead in the point. This is a week before the debate, which I just don't see him making it. But see, the funny part is, right? They're predicting that Donald Trump doesn't make it to the debate. Oh, he may be a no-show. Why are you guys predicting that Donald Trump going to be the no-show at the debate? That's my question. He's more cognitively there, right? He's more capable. He can walk. He can walk himself in peace standing up. Pause. You know what I mean? He don't got to get his diaper changed. He not zoning out. How many accidents are going to happen right here? He not zoning out, right? Space cadet, dope nod like he on that heroin. You know what I mean? But they saying Donnie T, he could bail on the debate. Why would he bail on the debate? I just want to know why. I feel like some shenanigans is going to be up. They know that Joe Biden can't, right? Yeah, Hillary was up in the polls in 2018. What up, Steph? Like they know that Joe Biden can't hold a candle to Donnie T right now or ever, right? That's the funny part. But they got it. So it makes me wonder, like, if they're making this speculation, right? And this is the left side, the left wing media. They're saying Donnie T might skip. So what's the shenanigans? What are you guys saying? Are you guys telegraphing your punches? Are you letting us know that Donnie T might not be allowed to the debate? Are you saying that Donnie T might not be able to get there? Are you guys going to prohibit him in some way, shape, form, or fashion? That's my question. Because that's what it seemed like they trying to get. They trying to allude to, right? You know how they got to do. They got to tell you what they up to before they do it. Suppose you looking at the cheap fakes. Oh, that shit. Yeah, things are getting real scary, Daisy. Like it just don't make sense. So now they saying that Donnie T's senile. He's going senile. We know it's Biden. He might not make it to the debate. We know it's a good chance that Biden wouldn't make it to the debate. I don't understand how is he going to make it to the debate with no handler up on stage with him? How is he going to make it to the debate with no handler on stage with him? That's my question. Is the fix in? We know CNN doing it, and we know CNN doing it in Atlanta. Are they going to allow some astroturf? Are they going to allow some astroturf protest or something happen that'll prevent Donnie T from making it to the debate? That's my question. Sorry to wipe my glasses off. Sorry I had to hear that. That announcement is just a rallying cry. That's what I think. But I feel like they got something up their sleeve because they cannot. I repeat, they cannot allow Donnie T to debate Joe Biden. They can't allow that to happen. Oh, I hear that, pro. That's right. You said you're going up there, right? It just doesn't make sense, right? Like they can't allow that to happen. They cannot allow Donnie T to debate Joe Biden. It's just not gonna. It's gonna be a bloodbath. Biden ain't sharp enough. He's not sharp enough. And to sit here and tell us that he's up in the polls, it's got to be AstroTurf, right? People aren't stupid. People are waking up, right? I was watching something the other day where people was tripping over the amount of money that the illegals is getting for like housing and stuff. Meanwhile, black folks is getting the short end of the stick, right? Black folks is getting the short end of the stick. Why they take your ability to live chat away? That's interesting. That's interesting. I wonder why they did that. 16 hours. That's crazy. Why would they take your ability to live chat? But you know what it is? The closer it gets to um, November, the more stringent they're going to start to be on certain things. I'm sure they're going to start attacking us more and more as it gets closer, as it draws closer. They're going to start to be more Gestapo like when it comes to the content, right? Like right now, there's no reason why I shouldn't have a bunch of people in this stream right now, but we already know why. We already know why. I'm sure the thumbnail has something to do with it. I try to be as vague as possible, but they don't care. They don't care. They know what my content is. I'm on somebody's list. But regardless, I'm still gonna keep talking my shit. You know what I mean? But the thing is, people are waking up. I was watching something where people were tripping about how much illegals is getting for the housing and stuff like that. How much money's been going to Israel and Ukraine, and they like, yo, people at home, we struggling. Like people really starting to wake up, and they know who's doing it, right? They still trying to blame this shit on Donnie T, and I'm like, yo, it's been 4 years. It's been 4 years. So when are you gonna stop blaming this shit on him? Again, it's been 4 years. When are you gonna stop blaming it on him? When are you gonna start telling the truth? You know what I mean? Like this is what Rachel Maddow and Joy Reid and The View. They paid shows, man. Just like with this debate, I got whoever's running the debate, whoever's going to be the moderators for the debate are paid off. They're paid shows. They're paid shows. They're going to spoon feed Nickel Slick some softball questions, and they're going to cut Donnie T off every chance they can get. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. They're going to be cutting Donnie T's mic and all this other stuff. Um, they're going to Nickel Slick going to have some pre-approved Nickel Slick going to have some pre-approved questions and answers, and they're going to cut Donnie T off. They're going to try to railroad Donnie T in this debate. But we all know We all know. We all know that everything's astroturf. Everything's phony. Everything's a cheap fake. What happened when he first got in office? From all them pipeline jobs that got shut down with the stroke of a pen. Remember the wall with the stroke of a pen got stopped? And then they started allowing illegals in by the freaking, literally by the bus loads. They started allowing people in by the bus loads. You know what I mean? And they haven't done that until recently. They try to wait till election season to want to put in an executive order. And like I said yesterday, the executive order that they put in was only so they could slip the DACA shit through. It was only so they could slip that DACA shit through. Period. That's what it was for. That's what it was for. Gas prices is through the roof. Food prices is through the roof. It don't matter if you go to a restaurant or if you go to a fast food establishment or if you go to the market. Everything just costs. Everything's expensive. People can't afford to eat. People can't afford their energy bills. People can't afford, rent, insurance. Car insurance is crazy. Nothing's affordable, and it's all by design. Own nothing and be happy. Think about it. It's only a matter of time before you can't afford to even drive your car because the insurance is going to be more than car payments. Shit, insurance is more than car payments in some cases. Do you think they want to go to the debate to take him as a candidate? That's a good question, No Toast. That's a good question. That's a good question. That's a possibility. But who do they replace him with? Right? Who do they replace him with? Kamala's not going to poll well, right? She's not going to poll well. She was a letdown in the black community, if you let them tell it. Did they try to sway RFK back to the Democratic Party, which I don't think they can do because they're not even allowing him to debate in this election or in this debate. He's only on 6 states polls. I mean 6 states ballots, and he's only polling at 10%, which is I still think they should let him debate. I still think they should let him debate. I think they're afraid they'll let him debate because he's gonna if he debates under the libertarian banner against Nickel Slick. I think Donnie T can hold his own against RFK, but Joe Biden can't. Joe Biden can't hold his own against the RFK. But it could be a play. He get up there and he get his boot smoked by Donnie T. People see on the national stage in real time that he can't think. They see in real time that he can't talk. They see in real time that he's a space cadet and that he's cognitively not there in real time. The sad part is that Nichols think that he's good to go and he's not, and they're making him feel like that. That's a good possibility that he goes into that debate and he gets his boot smoked, and then the emperor has no clothes. They pulled the veil back. You see the man behind the curtain. But my question is, who do they replace him with? Is this when they bring in Big Mike? Is this when they bring in Big Mike? Damn, 9,200 for homeowners insurance. Damn. I don't know my homeowners insurance. My homeowners insurance is like 3 grand. You think they try to bring Hill Dog back in? Hmm. I don't know. I guess if that's a that's she. I guess she is a viable option if you think about it. She is a viable option if you really think about it, right? She would have to literally really run her race. She can't do what she did in 2016. You're not gonna allow that. That's a good possibility. Talked to the fan recently, and even they're saying the hardcore Democrats can't support Biden. They can. Who they bringing off the bench? Is it Big Mike? Are they bring Big Mike off the bench? Hillary is a viable option. Kamala is just a no go. Kamala is a non-starter. And I think they want to save Gavin Newsom for 2028, like Jay said. They don't have anybody, yo. And I don't know if Hillary can beat Donnie T. She is a viable option, but I don't know if she can beat him. Bro, that's a horrible timeline. I want to know in the chat who y'all think they're gonna bring back in, y'all. This gotta be a real broad. They don't have anybody, yo. I don't know who it would be. Anyway, that whole Biden being up 42% to Donnie T's 41% or whatever it is ridiculous to me. I think it's bullshit. I think what's going to happen is he's going to get to that debate and he's going to get his ass handed to him. And Donnie T has, but the thing about it, right, is they're going to be strategic. If he does go in there and they do try to make him push him through, like for all intent and purposes, they try to push, Biden along. Donnie T can't get baited into the bullshit. Donnie T can't get baited into the bullshit. They'll say Kendrick Lamar. That is funny. H Dog and Big Mike on the ticket. That'd be wild. That'd be wild. That'd be nasty work. But Donnie T can't get baited into the bullshit, right? Donnie T, when they start, because how many times y'all think they're gonna throw the word felon around in the debate? Like I almost want to do a drinking game that night, right? I almost want to do a drinking game that night and see how many times they throw the word. Every time they say felon, I gotta take a shot or I gotta drink a beer or something like that. Maybe I have a couple people on the stream so they can distribute that around. Every time they say felon, you gotta take a shot. What else? What's another buzzword that we need on our bingo card for a debate night? We might discuss that tonight on the after party. Words we need on the bingo card. Big Mike don't like politics, but they might make her ass do it anyway. He does got to flip the felon narrative. Insurrection. They're gonna bring up January 6th insurrection. You're right. You're right. So we got insurrection and we got felon. Democracy's got to make it. Every time Joe Biden says "look," no, I'd be drunk as a motherfucker if I did that. look. Here's the thing, right? If you say "look" and here's, I'd be drunk. I'd be drunk. I'll be drunk in the first 5 minutes. Racism, racist, sexual assault, convicted. Hey, pro, start writing these joints down, yo. Type them out, yo. Send them to me. We're gonna make a bingo card. Convicted, yes, convicted. It's that's what they're gonna do. But Donnie T can't get baited into that, right? He gotta flip that narrative. He can't get stuck on that, right? He can't get stuck talking about how the trial was a sham. He cannot get stuck on that. He can't get stuck on how J6 was a sham because it's easy to detour him and he started talking about this stuff because he got a mic and he want people to know how you feel, but it's like, yo, fuck that, Donnie T. You gotta don't do Hillary shit. We know how you feel, right? Big Mike worked for Mexican Iron Man for 4 years back in the day. Oh shit. They will call him a Russian asset. They'll bring up 2016 with the Russian collusion. You know they're gonna do that. Donnie T got to stick to the facts. That's what he has to do. Donnie T has to stick to the facts. He has to stick to the facts. He got to be like, he got to stick to his record. That's what he has to do. Stick to his record. That's what Donnie T got to do. He cannot get sidetracked. He has to stay on message. He got to stay on message. If he doesn't stay on message, it's not going to be that great for him. We got 16 people in the building. We only got 6 likes, 17 people in climbing. Let's get them likes up, guys. Let's get them likes up. But see, that's the thing, right? They're trying to squeeze every last bit of life out of Joe Biden because they can't let Donnie T win, and because they know they don't have anybody else viable to get in there. Everybody that they got is sketchy, and it's a short list. Yeah, stick to the economy. Exactly. Stick to the economy. Stick to how shit was cheaper under him, right? Stick to how gas prices was lower. Stick to how the cost of living and housing market and all that stuff was lower under him, right? When Biden starts to try to speak to his own record, talking about diabetes medication and insulin, Donnie T has to interject and say, "I did that, and you copied off. I did that," and then tell the people like they killed that, and then reinstated it to make it look like they did it. Yeah, gas prices and foreign policy, right? Exactly. Because let's not pretend that Putin ain't just go over to North Korea and strike a deal with Kim Jong Un. Y'all know what the deal was? Y'all heard what happened? So apparently Kim Jong Un signed. So it's like Putin trying to make his own Justice League or his own Legion of Doom is what it sounds like, right? Putin ran over to North Korea, right? Him and Kim Jong Un signed an agreement that if Russia gets attacked militarily by anybody, North Korea jumps in. It sounds like Putin trying to make his own NATO. Putin trying to make his own NATO. He's like, all right, but you can play that game. So now North Korea agreed to jump in the fight if Russia gets attacked militarily. Yeah, he building a crew to take Debo out, Joe. He building a crew to take out the bully. That's what's happening. So imagine if he does that right with North Korea, and then he does that with Iran. Let's say Putin next stop is Iran, and he's like, "Yo, look, we get attacked militarily, y'all jump in." And then he does that with China. Hey, yo, look, check it. If these niggas get froggy, yo, I need y'all to come jump in. I got you. I'll make sure y'all good on this and that and this and that. But if we get got or somebody come stepping to us, we need you to jump in for real, right? And then China sign it, right? So then you got Russia, you got Iran, you got North Korea, and you got China agreeing that if any of them get attacked by anybody, the other one jumps in. They squadding up. And if I'm not mistaken, I also read today that the nuclear sub is back off the coast of Cuba. That's interesting. What is it? Hold on real quick. I can't see. I gotta get a new case. My case all scarred the fuck up. Yeah, now I can read it. Oh shit. I should have gave North Korea their second most advanced solid fuel ballistic nuclear missiles. Ooh. Lebanon also said they have some new weapons to bring out. What up, Joe Beard? Voting for Biden is voting for World War III. They don't respect Biden, yo. They don't respect Biden. 20 in the building. Let's get the likes. So let's get 20 likes. Stop lurking. But that's the case. So now you got Putin squadding up, right? With the outsiders, right? The people that's not part of NATO, right? The people that want to buck the system. And they all agreeing to help each other out should they be attacked by somebody else. And we already know Russia's being attacked by Ukraine. So that means that if North Korea just signed this joint, right? North Korea just signed this joint. That tells me that it's about to be on and popping. It's about to be up. Because if the Ukraine attacks North Korea, if Ukraine attacks Russia, North Korea is going to attack the Ukraine. And if China jump on board, that means China's going to attack Ukraine. And if Taiwan attacks China or retaliate against China, then Russia's going to help China with Taiwan. Ooh wee, we got a World War III a brewing. And what better time to take action on this shit? What better time to make all this shit start popping when we got an inept president in the United States? When we got an inept president in the United States that can't do shit, that China already told he was weak and was in no position to negotiate. That's what China said. He said, "You weak and in no position to negotiate." That's when he first got in office. China don't respect Biden. Russia don't respect Biden. North Korea don't respect Biden. You know who they respect? They respect Donnie T. And it's not because he's a great businessman or he's a good friend. They think he nuts. They think he crazy and he's unpredictable and they don't know what he will do. Iran ain't dumb. When was the last time Iran even tried some bullshit after he shoved a missile up one of their leaders' ass on that tarmac? It's in the kitchen. Hold on. My bad. I had to answer a text message real quick. Shit about to get real spicy, yo. But they scared of Donnie T. He unpredictable. He unpredictable and they scared of that man. Everybody talking about he's Putin's puppet. So why when Putin attacked when Putin sent them operators, I think it was into Syria, I think it was, Donnie T had them murked. Donnie T had them murked. What about all them sanctions that Donnie T put on the Russia when they was being stupid? They respect him. They respect him. They gotta respect this gangster. Not only do they respect his gangster, they recognize that he respects theirs too. Remember when he was treating Kim Jong Un like a side chick, going over to the demilitarized zone and having a talk with him in the middle of the G7? He know how to finesse him when he got to, and he know how to be strong on him when he got to. That's a leader. That's a leader. You know what I mean? But my question to y'all is, how y'all think this debate going to go? What do y'all think? Just What do y'all think about this debate? Y'all think that the DNC and the Democrats got some diabolical 4D chess scheme to make Nickel Slick look or humiliate Nickel Slick on the world stage so they can invoke the 25th Amendment and get a new candidate in there? What up, Gobbledygook? I appreciate you. I'm going to be who I'm going to be, y'all. I ain't changing. You know what I mean? They will pump them up with the limitless drug, or what they will do a humiliation ritual and get them out. Yo, I want to know, yo, if he come in there sharp, if he come in that bitch sharp, bruh, if he come in that bitch sharp and ready to rock and roll, you know he on some performance enhancers. You know he on some performance enhancers, or it ain't him. But some still don't sit right with me when they talking about, Donald is a good chance that Donald Trump skips the debate. Like, why would he skip the debate? Why would he skip the debate? He don't want to challenge him to a debate. Why would he skip his own debate that he challenged him to? I need to get a brush. Somebody gotta make that make sense, unless they got some shit up their sleeve and they gonna try and get Donnie T out of the paint. Is somebody in a Mission Impossible mask? It's possible. It's possible somebody in a Mission Impossible mask. It tripped me out though. I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious because I can't wait to watch it. I hope it happens. I hope it happens. But something tell me they got some. There's gonna be some fuckery afoot. Something tells me that there's going to be some shenanigans popping off, and this debate might not happen. I hope that's not the case, though. I hope that's not the case. I got a lot of shit spinning up here, A lot of shit spinning up here. Anyway, did y'all hear about the dude in New York who R-worded the 13-year-old girl? Like, he held her like at machete point or whatever. He held her hostage with a machete and then R-worded her in broad daylight in some park. And illegal. Somebody that ain't supposed to be here. They caught him. I heard he got his ass whooped, but that ain't enough, yo. That ain't enough. He need to get his lights put out. And the funny part is, right, remember when Donnie T was telling people that they not sending their best? Remember when Donnie T said that? They not sending their best, they sending the rapists and the murderers. Now we see that. Now we see that that's what it was. People in the know always knew that, right? People in the know always knew that. But you had everybody, all these social justice warriors, all these people like, oh, he's calling them rape. He's calling all Mexican rapists and murderers. No, he wasn't. He was talking about the ones that was trying to get here illegally. That's what they are. Which is common, common sense. Like, if I know that I can get through somewhere like a border because I'm not a criminal, because I haven't been, I'm not a felon or something like that, and I can move like, legally, then I'm gonna do that. But the people who know that they can't get into America because of their record or because of whatever's going on with them in their own country, they sneak in. They sneak in because they know if they get to the border, they're gonna get turned around or they're gonna get arrested. So it will behoove the criminals, the murderers, the thieves, the rapists. It will behoove them to sneak into the United States. So when Donnie T was saying they ain't sending their best, they ain't sending their best. What Donnie T said, most of the is mostly killers and thieves and murderers, because it's the truth. The tunnels they coming through ain't the fucking it ain't the freedom tunnels. It ain't Harriet Tubman's old tunnels. And coyotes own them tunnels. The cartels own them tunnels. I remember back like some years ago. It had to been like in 2000 and I'm gonna say like 2010, 2011. I was watching a Vice special where they were showing what happens at the border. Women said that they before they make the trek to America, before they make the trek to America, they get birth control because they know it's a good chance they're gonna get the R word on the way here. And then in the special, it showed two border patrol agents running into a tunnel because they heard two women screaming. When they got in there, these guys was trying to R word them in the tunnel, and they chased them back into like wherever it was in Mexico. But people want to be dismissing that stuff. Now we get here. Now we got all these women that got killed by these illegal immigrants. It is human trafficking. Mike said he's just an innocent refugee. Jason Lynn says South Korea says that we reconsider the ban on weapon sales to Ukraine. They better. Putin told South Korea last year, "Don't supply Ukraine, or there will be consequences." South Korea not dumb, but then you got all these women that's getting R-worded or killed. I think it's five of note that they've been touting around. They've been killed by illegals. But no, they want to welcome them with open arms, right? They want to be sanctuary cities, and then now because they realize they can't house them or support them, what they want to do now, oh, we got to give them vouchers now. We got to give them $10,000 gift cards. We got to give them $9,000 in aid, including an apartment and furniture, right? They moving into posh fucking parts of like Chicago, right? They moving into Manhattan, into like $1 million fucking condos and the upper what's the good part of Chicago? The Upper East Side. They moving to the Upper East Side of Chicago, getting really nice apartments, right? At one point, they was putting people out of hotels and giving it to the. There we go. So either it's not going to happen, either this debate's not going to happen, or Joe Nicholslick is going to look crazy on the world stage, and they're going to use that as a pretext to get him out of there. So, like I said, just keep your head on the swivel, guys. Anyway, YouTube tripping, my phone tripping. I'm about to get out of here, get me something to eat, and get back to the cruise terminal. I got to set up for this event. Anyway, if you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share this stream, guys, so people know we live. Catching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I can use that constructive criticism. Be back tonight after Hotep's been told you. The after party, after Hotep's been told you. So go to Hotep Jesus channel, watch Hotep's been told you with him and Ump. And after that, it'll direct you right to my channel where the after party is going to happen. We're going to talk that talk, have some fun. You know what I mean? Just saying, like I said, get them likes up. We got 15 people in there. Get the likes up, guys. Anyway, until next time, it's Canaan Hotel saying be safe, stay strapped, don't miss. And don't worry about today, guys. Tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow got enough problems with his own. Worry about today. Hotel and build.